Okay, so for the towels and laundry for children and teens, children 4 years old and older that are not cooperating, give them a hand towel to take their showers. Yes, we have to do something, right? If they're helping, or socks or clothes, just take, the ones that are harder to dry, give them the thinner ones. Or as I said, for towel, give a hand towel for them to dry for the whole week. Let's see if they learn. Because some children, teens, don't want to cooperate, okay? So get organized, all right? For any clothes you wash, that was, for example, because many clothes, they say that's dry wash only, right? Dry cleaning only. So what you're gonna do, you have to wash with soap and water, see if the inner part gets shrunk. If they can still be used by someone, you go ahead and use. If the fabric got bad, and then you can send to the recycle center. All right, so that's another thing. But you have to wash all those clothes, the ones you're keeping. The ones you're not keeping, send to the thrift store. All right? Okay. Keep all your sweaters, everything that's plain, keep and wait for more information. You don't want to throw things away. Even synthetic shorts, synthetic shirts, synthetic sweaters, synthetic blankets. And for the blankets, of course, if it's cold, you need to keep what you got, the best ones. Even for clothes until the new ones arrive. You're not going to be without sweaters or without blankets if it's cold days in your country. All right? Be reasonable, be smart, and be ready to start a new life. Okay, talk to you soon. Thank you. Okay, my friends, so let's keep talking about house cleanup, right? And some items can be also used for school cleanups, educational sites. All right, we are keeping every single type of eraser, okay? Because they're very valuable, okay? Even the tiny ones that come on pencils like that, we're gonna use until the end. If they break out, it's fine, keep them. Have a little plastic container, for example, like this one in your classroom, right? This is about what, 6-7 centimeters, tall. Keep, because sometimes they break apart, right? Some students even doing purpose. But anyways, they're all gonna be better. Keep them all in a container or larger container. The kids go there, put them back, because no one gonna have backpacks, remember? All right. So use all your pencils, black pencils, okay, because they're writing essays or sentence, you're gonna be using them all, okay? And you're gonna use them until you can sharpen them up. I use even tiny ones. Yes, you can use tiny ones in case really needed for older students. Use them. And keep the bigger ones for younger children, according to your reality, the best as possible. Okay, so at home as well, we're gonna keep all your erasers. All right, so that's about that. If you have chopstick, and if it's winter time or dry season, some kids get really bad. Keep one per family, no more. Okay, choose the best option you have, and you can keep one per family. And no more gonna be used, so save them really well until better instructions are given, because after that you're gonna only use a drop of the oil that are sold for each county. For example, some counties gonna have sunflower oil or safflower oil, and some other countries might have olive oil or other seeds, okay? So every county gonna have their oil. You can put a drop, in dry season or winter season. Okay, all schools that have badges like that with a string, lanyard, they're gonna be canceled. They can only use them for up to 2 weeks. They have 2 weeks to purchase the ones that are clipped, okay? They are a clip, like this one here. You see this one? It's a clip. Okay, that's the one we are going to use. They have 2 weeks to substitute them. Or, everyone need, with a big picture, of almost a half page, okay, almost a half page, and they have the name in bulk. They need the name in bulk, not like this one right here, all right? They need the name really bold, sorry, bold, very big, one name on first and last name, one name on the top of the other, with the barcode, okay, so they can scan, because we need that. And everyone gonna have that bracelet. Remember that non-removable bracelet. Everyone in all countries, even the headquarters family, department directors, president, governors, everyone. Because that's the only way, my friends, we can track about what, 9 billion people, right? Okay, so all those, then you're gonna send them to trash, because about 2 weeks for it, every community gonna be, I think, a good sustainable time for trash cancellation. Okay, if of course they already have their pickup day for all the items. All right, okay, so we got that done. We talk about this. All right, so some kids do a lot of paper glue and cut and things, all gonna be recycled. If they are a game the kid made, keep them, because you need a few games, right? Not, for sure, not if they're related to Minecraft, Pokemon, or Simpsons, or anime, and other Transformers, Harry Potter, and everything else. But if they're homemade cards, and if they're positive about fruits, veggies, what can grow in your area, you can keep them or make 1 or 2 games on this transition time. Okay, if there are flashcards about any subject, if they're good, of course, you can keep, let's say, 4 sets per class. Get the ones, if you already made them, get the ones that are best, the best written ones. Or if it's in a country that were not speak English already, write in English simple sentences, okay? Simple sentence about that subject area related to the games you're going to be playing outside, only in English. You cannot keep anything that's not in English, okay? And for the family cleanup, try to have some games already with fruits, vegetables, seeds that you're going to be planting there. Okay? All right. So all the other school paperwork will be already sent out. Talk, of course, always talk. You have 2 weeks to talk to your family and clean up all the items. Okay? So talk to them, explain, tell that you're going to recycle, and even Wald of books, because we don't want to keep too much of those things. So children that did beautiful artwork in Waldorf schools keep the best. Yes, they can keep the very best ones for the family city office. And also some as an example, okay? If it's very good, parents can say, and with parents' authorization, right, and children authorization. My name is this and that. I'm authorizing you to use this video and the best as possible for your games and for your class books. Okay, you can go ahead and have them. So all those books we're gonna share with you now, or for 2nd grade or 7th grade or 8th grade. You can go ahead. What you're gonna jump? Things that are not positive according to our organization. Of course, if you already listen many of our videos. So what you're going to do? You're going to record those videos with your child. If it's an older child, the child can do yourself. themselves. If it's a younger child, up to third grade or so, fourth, depends how your child is as well, you can record for them. Just select all the books of that collection and you can keep recording like I'm doing. Turn pages, and fast as possible, say a few words, and people are gonna stop when they need, okay? They're gonna stop the video of those, some grades have 10 different books, right? Class books, right? That's for the whole, some do 3 weeks, some do 4 weeks or something like that. So that's important. You can record those collections, all right? And always say in the beginning, my name is this and that. You can even record the child saying that. I authorize, and then the parents. I authorize, in the same recording. After showing those two people faces, you can record your collections. What you're gonna take out? Information about old civilization, because that's gonna be guided in another way. You're gonna take out information about Vikings and everything else, okay? So things that you're sure that mythologies and from different civilizations, you're not including that. Wait for the organization information to arrive. What you're gonna have in classes, what we're not going to have at all. Some things gonna have a basic simple information online, but not on notebooks made in class. All right? Okay, just for people, some of them is just for people to have an idea. All right? So even that you are in a country that do not speak English, is okay. We are going to have for teachers that speak only that other language to have an idea how the book's gonna be made. So we are going to value really a lot Waldorf collections, because that's what we have right now for a few days or for a few weeks, all right? Until the new organization information with videos gonna be shown to everyone, okay? All right. So for the other thing is that, so that's for Waldorf collection. I'm gonna say and when you're gonna post those videos on YouTube, the main thing is the grade. So book collection for second grade, book collection, put already the title in English and on your own language, all right? And then I'm gonna give a few weeks after that, the people already have an idea on their language, okay, how it's made. We're going only to have the Waldorf books in English. The families that posted their children collection only in English, all right? But for now, go ahead. So before you do your child, make sure we already have, let's say, that grade. So for each grade, we are going to have, for each language, I think, let's say, 5 options. So if that grade, yeah, I think that's reasonable, right? We're going to have, let me repeat, let me make improvement here. We're going to have 5 families total, right? You're gonna check first, because if you already have that 5 families on YouTube, we don't need anymore. So you're gonna have what? Total 5 families doing their collection books of Waldorf books on those topics already said. For what? Just for people of that country that speak that language to have an idea. Okay, for them to look up, because our work will be based on Waldorf inspired. We're not going to be really Waldorf because many things going to be already different as you're already learning. All right. So how those videos on YouTube gonna be placed? Who gonna place those videos? Because we're not going to have hundreds of people placing things on YouTube. How are we going to do? I'm going to tell you right now. The first thing you're gonna do is check how many are already listed. Okay? So people gonna place their videos on things they done on this way. So the whole set, if you have at home the whole set for grade levels. So if you have all the books for elementary, or if you have all the books for middle school, all the books for high school. All right? And videos you can share from preschool. That's kindergarten class. All right, so let's explain one at a time. For books, you know, if you are a family, you have all the books of your child, they were done really beautiful, neat, with a special handwriting. So you can only post if they get these requirements, if they are complete, if they were done neatly, if they have margin on both sides. Because yes, I did that with my students from first grade on. First you start the little margin. How you start the little margin? With crayons, and then you go to color pencil, but you need beautiful margins, colorful. First is just a simple line. You can make improvements. Yeah, take 1 or 2 days, color them better, improve them better. All right, you can do that if the handwriting was done really neat and properly. All right, so you're gonna place you think your work is really done and got all these things. So handwriting, number 1, handwriting really good. Okay, they have margins. All right, you got that too. Beautiful drawings. Okay, beautiful drawings. All right, that's a number 3. Number 4, the work is neat. So let's place the work is neat. Number 5, you have all books for that level. Have all books for that level. O for elementary, O for middle, O for high school grades. All right? So if you do not have, so that's number 6. If you do not have those books already posted by another family, or if they're already posted but your book is better than them, okay, then you can post it. All right, if you're better than them, or you just go show a few images that are better than them. All right, okay. So, and then if you get all the 6 number 7, if you have title for them, okay, that first page and on a cover page, you need title. So the grade, the child's name, don't need teacher's name, don't need school name, you take that out. Avoid details, right? Yeah, take out. Put a little piece of paper if you have like the school name and if you have the teacher's name, because you don't need those things. Yes, but you need your child's name, first and last name. All right, because you're giving authorization, right? Or take it out if you don't want, so that's okay. This is a Waldorf book. I prefer to don't say my child's name. and you're welcome to use, done, that's fine. You know, you don't need to say your child's name or your name or your school name or which seed you're at, but make sure you have only 5 families for elementary, 5 families for middle school, 5 families for high school, and 5 families for preschool work. That's not books, but will be preschool work. All right, so you pass all these 8 items. You're gonna see the number 8, it's videos already posted. You're gonna check they already have or they don't. And if they have, if yours is better than every other requirement. So you have 8 requirements before you plan to post a video. So the number 9 is take out, if you can take out the school name, your child's name, and teacher's name, if they are placed or you take them out. Glue a little white paper on the top. Okay? Little drops of white glue. Okay, so you done all that? Great. All right, let's go for the next step. All right, so we have all these 9 different requirements already said. Only if you are in a Waldorf school or Waldorf inspired school. No other school gonna be used from 1st grade to 12th grade. They're not needed at all. Okay? All right. So you are going to take out everything that we're not using. You jump those pages. For example, you turn that page fast, and if it's the whole rhythm, right, the whole season or the whole book itself, if we're not using, as I already said, the mythologies or things that we're not using anymore, like farm animal, you know, unless it's about things we're using, like fisheries, if it's sustainable, and chickens, if it's sustainable, right? But if they are about cows and things like that, just turn that page quickly, okay? And for construction, for example, when they learn about basic construction, or for places they visit in town, if it's something that we are not doing anymore, just turn that page very quickly, all right? Instead of separating ahead, you don't need that, so you're gonna say. So here we are learning, we had, this book is about visits that we make, keep turning the pages, right? You're gonna keep turning the pages. Places we visit a bakery, we visit construction site, right? That's what we do. We visit a supermarket. We did visits in the city, right? So we are not having bakery anymore, but you can keep say a few words about the places you went. That's fine. Okay? All right. So we're doing great. All right. So you have all these 9 requirements. What you're gonna do? Okay, if you don't have 5 families that already posted that in your language, what you're gonna do, you can plan and go ahead and post it. Okay, you have all those requirements. How are you gonna post? The most simple way as possible, but you need to have the title, if, and post it on YouTube. Figure out how to do it. If you can choose one of those basic video editing. If you do not know how to edit videos, that's fine. Just make one without editing. How are you gonna do? Make your title. So here, for example, I put the 9 items you need, right? So you're gonna say, the first thing you're gonna say is the language, because that's the most important, the language. So you're gonna put the language there, right? So if it's in, let's say, German or Portuguese or whatever. All right, the first thing you're gonna put the language. That's the first, okay? And then the subject. So books, note or class, notebooks for first to fourth grade. Or you're gonna put right here in United States, fifth grade. But then, you know, they have a small, let's do this way. First to fourth. Why? Because we don't have to have a very small middle schools and very large elementary years. We don't need that. And then here, we're gonna do fifth to eighth grade. All right, so here's the middle school. So you're always gonna put this title, class notebooks, Waldorf, because when they select, they're already gonna have and the ones showing up. So Waldorf class notebooks from first to eighth, middle school gonna be fifth to eighth, and high school gonna be 9 to 14th grade. That's the best we can do for now. We are not, of course, every Waldorf school, previous Waldorf school gonna be until 12. But the new one's gonna be until 14th grade. All right, so you're gonna post those titles. So you do not have to edit. Write on a piece of paper, nice and neat, not messy as I did here, okay? And already post them. You can post them through WhatsApp or whatever option you have there, post them on YouTube, okay? After this beautiful title, and you say a few words about them, you can say the name of yourself and your child's name, or you let's don't do it. Do you know why? So everyone will be the same. No one improvement. No one gonna say their child's name or gonna have their child's name. If by any chance you have anywhere on the front of their notebook or the first page, just glue a little paper, cut like a centimeter long, cut, glue, you know, with 2 dots, and cover them up. Yeah, that will be the best for everyone to be the same in all countries. All right, so, and you're gonna say which family are you. So first, and then after, you know, if it's here or here or here or preschool, the preschool gonna explain afterwards. All right, the preschool gonna explain afterwards. You're gonna say, we are the third family. We are the fifth family. Okay, we are the fifth family. You're gonna say that, all right? Because we're only gonna have up to 5 families for each one, for each language. So if it's German, if it's Portuguese, or any other basic language, all right? Because some countries, you know, have dialect. We're not doing any dialects, only official country languages, all right? I think that's great. Only up to 5, no more, okay? And about the preschool, I'm gonna explain how we're gonna do in a separate video. My cell phone is not turning off. I'm very sorry. So for the seeds, as soon as we have our website, more information, you're gonna already have all the details how to build your tool garden room, right? And how to keep for the next year, what's sustainable in glass jars as I showed. But everyone gonna put in little plastic bags first, okay? We are not keeping in jars because without air is the most sustainable. So you're gonna put them here, save the bags as I said for the following year, and then you press, okay, you press them really well, and you're going to have the labels, right? For everything we're going to show it's the most sustainable, most positive. So you're gonna keep in one jar, you can keep many, right? Many seeds that can grow during that same time. So, for example, depending on the area, you can keep one per season. All right, so you put in jars like that, many plastic bags with different seeds with their names already printed. That on the future we're already gonna have, right? What can be sold for each region, each zone. All right, so you're gonna put those small plastic bags in jars like that. This is a bit more than 10 centimeters tall, maybe about 12 or 14, or even bigger ones, whichever you have, because some people keep those things. So you have larger pots, but they're strong and firm, a little larger, that's fine, okay? In places you don't have, use the plastic one. You're gonna see what's the most sustainable. And we are going to make examples that with time, everyone gonna have one of those templates of building. It's a funny term, but anyways. Okay, so how they're gonna be placed. So for example, here on the jar or on those plastic containers gonna be plants for summer, winter, fall. Okay, gonna be already explained, and spring, or gonna be dry season and rainy season. So we're going to explain, we're gonna have that label. So all the seeds, many small plastic bags right here, in this big plastic container for that region. For that season of the year. So gonna be everything. So if these ones, for example, gonna have 4 plastic containers for a community, right? This one is for spring, let's say. So everything that can grow in spring, right there. Or one for rainy season, one for winter season. If you have too many, it's okay. So 2 for rainy season and 2 for dry season. Okay? So depends, because this a lot depends on many things, right? Not only the climate, but also about the location and things like that. All right, so let's do the best we can, my friends, until we have all these details already set up, explaining with videos related to it at our website, our organization website. And for volunteers that are watching this video to prepare the items that will be placed online, here are just the basics, and improve the best you can and have them ready. All right, thank you. Oh yes, the other thing is that for many rules and guidelines, we are going to have a video related to it on how to do it. Because some people, my friends, never did a few things before, okay? So we're talking people that lived on the woods, right? Indigenous people, hermits, right? That they never did many things. So we have to explain, from cleaning houses, bathrooms, laundry, kitchen, cooking. We're going to explain. So we're gonna, in front of the rules and guidelines, will be the video related to it. So gonna be Department 2, video this, Department 5, Department 8, with explanation. Also for the health issues. For example, people that have a cold, diabetes, cholesterol, and everything else. Okay, so gonna have explanation, and then the video related to that for both books, for the Constitution itself and also for the 28 weeks, where people are going to have the transition from one thing to another, right? If they are using crutches or canes, or if they are using pills, right? Synthetic pills, they cannot stop suddenly. No, for everything gonna be a transition. Transition gonna be done during these 28 weeks. ADD, ADHD, everything else gonna have a transition. So we're gonna have the video, transitional videos that are placed on the 28 weeks and taken out afterwards, because they won't be needed afterwards, right? It's not needed. Okay, gonna already be on books. People can read the books, how things were done in basic sentences. But with all the details, we need this for people now, for elders, for them to understand really how transition will be done, okay? And for parents and teachers to guide their students as well. All right? Okay, so thank you so much. And volunteers that are preparing those videos, please already have them numbered for everything, because the subject's going to be placed in alphabetical order, right? So already start planning for every handbook to have this related video. All right? Okay, thank you, my friend. Talk to you soon. Oh, and the videos will be the most with the details, of course, but not too long, the most objective, because people, to make their notes, what they can do, they stop the videos and make their notes. I've done this many times, very easy. But people cannot speak too fast. They can be objective, but explain very well, like I'm doing now, and people stop every other sentence, or they can stop and make their notes for what is needed, because what's already on their head, they don't need to make notes. They're only going to write it down, words or sentence that they do not know yet. Okay? All right, thank you. Talk to you soon. I appreciate all volunteers for all your work you're doing. You're doing great. Okay, let's say a few words about seeds. Okay, so I got here, for example, as I show you, I got some papaya and cotton. All right, so you're going to plan a day at your community, your residential community, and you're also going to plan a day if you're a teacher at any school of any age group, adult education, university. You're going to plan. Then people can bring from home, if they have a lot at home, to share wherever is needed most at their residential communities or at their educational site. Because some people have really a lot, some people have really little, right? Okay, and we are going to have for up to, I think, up to 8 weeks, right? Twice a month we are going to have that seed sharing. After the organization launching day, we're going to have seed and plants, fruits, trees, right, sharing day, twice a month. Okay, so we're going to have a total of 4 of those days. I think that's sustainable, so we don't have, so families, that they start knowing about the organization, they can start going. All right, if they're home, seeds from their local areas brought from home, they need to be brought with a note saying where they got that from. If they're purchased, they're gonna bring, like on this case here, they was packed, they're gonna bring the package so the people will know, can even take a picture. So they have an idea where that came from and they can order afterwards. This company was very good and it's sold on Amazon. All right, why they're very, very good? They have the names, huge variety. They're all heirloom, okay? They have 42 species, and they have one with 50 something or 60 something, so they have other sizes. Okay, transparent bag with their name that can be used for following years. You can keep seeds in there. After, of course, drying them really well with fan or an AC, all right? So look, we have 42 varieties. I just took a few from the bag. Okay, so we have their name on the back, completely transparent on the other side, so they're really good. They have some information right here, which is great. So it's great because it's much cheaper than purchase the ones from regular stores that you can buy. If you don't have another option for now, that's fine. But you can get them and use them, all right? And purchase things like that as soon as possible. Keep the plastic bags, right? You keep them all for what? So you can have save the seeds for the following year. Always save the ones that are larger, right? And very dry, so no humidity will be inside anyhow. After that, you can keep them in a transparent pot, okay? Whichever you think is the most sustainable, but kids are not going to deal them, so it can be glass pots because they're firm and strong, they don't keep falling, or in plastic containers like that, okay? And you're gonna search online if it's better to keep them in a refrigerator or if it doesn't matter because they were already dry. Make sure if you are in summertime and you are in an humidity area, okay, you have to dry them really well with fans or with AC running, you know, for 2 nights or so, and put them here. And then 2 more nights, and then you pack them up. Something like that. See the best, what's most sustainable. You have to make sure so they don't get, bad for to be planted next year. Some you can keep planting about the year round, depending on the location that you are. They just need warmth and good soil and humidity, of course. But some counties, they have the cold season, so they have to wait for the next year. All right, so this is the company, their name. They are from, let me see if I tell you the name, they are non-GMO, which is great. That's what we are looking for, right? The best as possible, already buy non-GMO. But my friends, if you have fruit trees that are non-GMO, go ahead, plant them. And the new ones, everyone gonna know their property, educational sites, and some business that sell food and restaurants, which ones are which. Okay? But just make sure, I'm trying to find out the name of this company, I couldn't find. Open pollinated heirloom seeds packed for easy long-term storage. All right, so that's the one, the company I'm using. And as I said, they have some information here. So they're all from USA. They got the date they were tested, you see here. Germination, the percentage of germination. Of course, if you plant in a reasonable time, don't wait too long. Very important. Already use every old one, new ones, and share. All right? So we are avoiding to bring trees and plants and fruit trees, right, to faraway areas. But if it's needed, we are going to do. The most important thing, even that they are non-GMO, it's to plant. Plant. Okay? All right. So these are the basic information. And please keep the seconds for now. Because some places don't have AC yet, and they are in humid areas. They might have fans, but does not help. If the fan is circulating and humid, does not help much. So if you have any of the second that usually comes in luggage, purses, or seeds like this one, keep them for now. And after the organization launching day, we are going to tell you how long you can keep them, because for now they're really important. All right? Okay, my friends, save everything. If you have a lot, see who we're going to share with. Thank you. Talk to you soon.